Hey guys, welcome to the Lunchtime Review. Today I'm going to Little Caesars. There's the outside. It's just it's in a strip mall. I've ordered online, so I'm going to run in and pick it up, and I'll tell you more about it when I get back out. But yeah, I'm excited. It's new. I have to back way up because this is in front of me. This is what I ordered. It's the pepperoni pizza with the pretzel crust. It's the new pretzel crust. It's supposed to have a cheese sauce like on it. I don't know, we'll see. And you can get one with pizza sauce as well. I wanted the cheese just to be completely different because everybody's had pizza sauce. So anyway, I'm gonna get this camera set up. Probably I've got some plates. I'm gonna put it on a paper plate, and yeah, we'll try it out. Okay, well, this pizza is cooling off a little bit. I can tell you my experience. First of all, I haven't ordered from Little Caesars in literally ages. The last time I did order, I went through drive-through and picked it up, so it was a little different. So if you go inside and pick it up, they have what are they calling it? The pizza portal pickup. It's a save time machine, whatever. It's basically a heater, a big heating thing that has these little drawers on it and a little control panel on the front. And so when you go in, you emailed your QR code, or I guess you can manually enter like a 3-digit or 4-digit number. So when I walked in, I don't know what this thing is. So I walked up to this guy, just stood there staring at me. No, can I help you or anything? I walk in, he goes, so not the best person to be working for you anyway. So complete idiot. But anyway, so there's more idiocy to come. So anyway, he doesn't say anything. I walked up to him and said, I'm here to pick up a pizza for Kevin Dunn. And he said, okay. So he looks, it's not ready yet. So he goes back to the back, it's back in they had just put it in the box. So he walks up, doesn't say a word to me, literally not a word, has the pizza in his hand, walks past me, opens up the pizza portal, slides it in the back, puts the number in, and walks away. And I'm like, hello, you just stuck my pizza in this like magic safe box with a code behind it. What do I do? So I'm sitting there, I look at my email and it doesn't say anything when I ordered it. It doesn't say anything about a code or anything. I'm looking. And this woman walks in and she does. I said, I'm sorry, I'm in your way. I'm trying to figure this thing out. And she goes, oh, you should have got an email when it's ready. And I said, oh, I hadn't got that yet. So I'm sitting there waiting for this email. And about, I don't know, like a minute later, this is taking place faster than I'm making it seem. But like I'm standing there for a minute. Finally, the email comes in and had a QR code. It's like, oh, I scan this. I scan it. It goes, thank you. The door opens. I grab my pizza and I start to walk out. Well, it said it was a pizza crust with a cheese sauce. So I'm thinking it's a cheese dipping sauce. I don't know. It doesn't really give you a good description on the websites because, you know, Lord forbid anybody describe anything anymore. So I was expecting a dipping sauce. No, it's actually, and I asked, I said, does this come with a cheese sauce? He said, no, it's a cheese sauce actually on the pizza instead of pizza sauce. And it's like, oh, gotcha, understand. So I leave. But it's like, it was just a weird thing. It's like, instead of just handing me the pizza, I knew my name. I mean, hello, how many other Kevin Dunns are going to walk in randomly at that time when it's ready, wanting their pizza? He could have just handed it to me. I'm sure that's not his policy. He could have said something still like, we have to put it in here. You'll get an email with your code in just a minute or something, you know? But anyway, it was just, I hate it when you go in, when there's something new to you, at least. It may not be new to him. It may have been there for a year, but I didn't know anything about it. For them not to explain it or even say, you know, anything about it, just to basically take your pizza and lock it behind this box, I just thought it was weird. So anyway, this is a pepperoni pretzel crust pizza. It was with a cheese sauce. It was $6.99. That's just the regular price for it. It's 8 slices. I think that's a large, I think. It doesn't say what size it is. I'm assuming that's a large. That's what it looks like. But $6.99 plus whatever taxes you have in your area. Not too bad. That's not too off the bat. It's a little warm outside, so my air's on. So sorry if it's making some noise. So here we go. And I did figure the cheese sauce would be a little different, so that's cool. I like the flavor of the crust. The crust is not crispy, but it's plenty crisp enough on the bottom. It's good and baked. The cheese sauce has a really good flavor to it. I really like the cheese. It's almost like like a nacho, like a liquid cheese you get on nachos. That's kind of the flavor you get from the cheese. Their pepperonis, I really haven't had their pepperoni pizza in ages. It has a little spice to it. It has a little heat to it in the back of your throat. And you see, it's not really like thick crust. It's a fairly thin crust. I really do like the flavor of that cheese sauce on a pizza. It's really nice. Like I said, you can get tomato sauce, like a pizza sauce on here as well. But if you're getting pretzel and you want something different, why not get something different? Get a cheese sauce. And it literally tastes like the cheese, the liquid pump cheese you would put onto nachos. That's the flavor it has. I'm trying to get back to the crust. I also wrote down how many calories the whole pizza is, which you probably don't want to know. So it's $6.99. It's 2,210 calories if you eat the whole pizza with all 8 slices. So is that bad? I don't know. You take it as you will. So here's the crust. I want I like that it has that little like chewy skin on the outside of it, and it's good in it has like a chewy texture to it overall. That's really nice. And they did sprinkle salt on there. You get a little bit of salt on the whole thing. Honestly, they just kind of sprinkled it on as they were making it. That's really, really nice. I like the textures. I like the flavor of it. If you like a soft pretzel, this is very, very similar to that. It's a little fluffier and not quite as tough and dense as a soft pretzel. You know, a soft pretzel, even when they're really good and hot, they still have a little bit of a tough kind of chew to them. This is a little fluffier than that. It's not quite as tough and chewy, but yeah, the flavors are really good. It does remind you of a pretzel. That's what it tastes like. You can also get this in a cheese version. So if you didn't want the pepperoni, you could get just cheese with cheese sauce or tomato sauce. I like it with the pepperoni. I really like the spiciness of it. It's a little, like I said, it's not like over the top, like burn your throat off, but it does have a little kick in the back of your throat with spices. It's really, really good. So I like it. I hope your experience is better than mine. Hopefully, if you've never been there before, then you know. Now you know. Use the pizza portal. Wait for the email and get your code and scan your code, and here you go. And it pops right out. It's really easy once you know, but if you don't know, who knows? But yeah, I think you should try this out. It's a really, really good pizza. If you want something different, try it with a cheese sauce because it's really, really good flavor-wise. Cheese is really good flavor. The melted cheese on top is really, really good too. It's really good and like a good chewy, stringy cheese. You know, that's the way cheese should be. And the pepperoni is really good, and it's really good and hot and fresh too. So I'm gonna give this one, it's gonna surprise you, well maybe it won't. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I really do like this. I would 100% get this one again anytime. They also sell the, if you wanna really double down, you can get the pepperoni with the cheese sauce with a stuffed crust that has cheese in the crust as well. That was a little much for me. I didn't want that. I just wanted the pretzel crust. But if you really want to really get it cheesy, you can get cheese in the crust as well with the pretzel crust. So yeah, that's really going overboard. And I don't know what the prices of those were. I think they were more expensive. I don't know how much more. So yeah, definitely a 5 out of 5 for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I didn't pay attention before the first piece I got. I think they gave me a cheese stuffed crust because I didn't really take. I was wondering why it was so soft and like puffy, but I'm pretty sure that's cheese. It feels like cheese and it looks like cheese and it feels like cheese. Yeah, I didn't ask for a cheese stuffed crust, which is fine, but they gave me one. It's still really good. I think I would have liked it just as good without it though. It's still a really good crust. I like the flavor of just the crust by itself. So so I would have been happy without it, but hey, if they give me a cheese stuffed crust, I'm good too. It tastes like a big cheese stick. They didn't give me dipping sauces, just to let you know if you want dipping sauce, you'd have to make sure you ask for it. But yeah, still 5 out of 5.